Hi, I'm Samantha, and this is Balancing Act. We are going to roll through 15 minutes, full body flow. It's going to be great. Join me at the front of your mats, and always remember to modify as needed. I want you to listen to your body, and I want you to get out of your comfort zone. I want you to challenge yourself, but I don't want you to feel pain, and I want you to do what's right for your body today. Not what's right for your body yesterday, but today. So let's come to the front of our mats. Let's dig our balls of our feet into the mat nice and strong as we start to lift up and squeeze our butts, tuck our tails. Open up nice and big through the chest, drop the shoulders, hands come to heart center, namaste. Back of the neck is nice and long, and let's make ourselves like about a half an inch taller. Like there's a string just pulling us up and get nice and tall. Find your breath and inhale the hands up, round them out and reach to the sky. Drop the shoulders as you reach the hands up. And on the exhale, take a big twist and reach that right arm back behind you and stretch it back. Open up the chest to the right as you draw your right hip to the front. So this is very active. It just looks like we're kind of standing here, but we're really active here. Opening up the chest, pulling that right arm back. You can actually flip that hand around and press the air back behind you. And then pull that right arm forward. Inhale the arms up nice and high. And same thing on the left side. Let's open it up to the left. Reach that left arm back. Draw that left hip forward. And twist. If you can look behind you, whatever's comfortable for your neck, we want to have a nice twist in the spine, and you can turn that hand around and push the air back behind you. And then sweep the left arm up. Exhale it all down. Separate the feet hip distance apart and start to make some big circles with your knees on the balls of your foot. If you need to use your blocks here, that's totally a great idea to bring the floor closer to you. If you can't get your hands to the floor, then use your blocks. And if you can't even get your hands to your blocks, then just sort of lean over and make these circles. I want you to feel this stretch down the back of your hamstring and start to open up the backs of your legs. Very nice. And then we're going to take a stroll to the back of our mats with just our feet, leaving our hands in the front, and press your heels back, pedal it out. Pull your shoulders back and down, away from your ears and out away from your spine. And drop to your knees. Give me some cat-cows here. Arch and round. And arch and round. I want you to play with your wrists here a little bit. So let's take one wrist, and if it's comfortable enough, put it straight back towards your knee. Fingers going towards your knee as you round out this cat-cow. And then we're going to switch sides. This should not be painful for your wrists, but it is important to do these wrist actions if you're building wrist strength for hand balances. And even if you're not, a lot of us work on computers, and we've got to mobilize our wrists in ways that are different from what we're doing all day long at our computers, right? So turn them out towards the edges of your mat and make some circles both directions. Very nice. Now extend your right leg back and plant your foot flat against your mat here. I want you to reach your right arm over your ear and stretch toward the front of the mat. Deep inhale, exhale. I want you to really feel this on the front of your right hip, okay? So this whole psoas, hip flexor area should be pulling back and getting a nice hip opener here. And we're just going to roll this to the other side. So right hand comes down, back to cat-cow. Extend that left leg out and flat and reach. Extend over your ear, stretch. So really pressing this hip forward, feeling this opening up. And always pulling those shoulders back away from your ears. And stretch it back. Let's extend our right leg to the sky. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Really think about shooting that right knee straight up to the sky. And then drag it all the way forward, crunch, and plant it between your hands. Drop that back knee, untuck the toes, and inhale up. Exhale down. Pull your right toes back as you bend your left knee and come back into your lunge. Rock it back and forth here. And bring the right leg back where it came from, back to your down dog. Left leg rises. Bend the knee, open up the hip, and think about getting that left knee straight to the sky. Drag it through, crunch, feel it in your core, and plant the hand between your hands. Drop that knee, come all the way up. And exhale it all the way down. Tuck your back toes and pull those left toes toward your face as you bend the back leg. And then back into your lunge. Rock it out back and forth here, and then pull the left leg back. Let's find ourselves in a plank here, okay? So we're just nice, strong plank. Squeeze your glutes. Press out through those shoulders. And slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Place your hands forward and outside of your mat. And let's come up to a nice, big cobra pose. Open up the chest and then round it down. Open up the chest, round it down, and press back into your down dog. Awesome. Right leg raises up again. Bend the knee, open up the hip, make a circle to the outside and one to the inside. And then drag that knee to the outside, right knee, right elbow, and plant your foot outside of your right hand. Give me a few rocks back and forth here with this nice big wide stance, and take a big twist. Deep breaths, inhaling, exhaling. Now I want you to pull this right foot back into your boomerang pose. So it's about 2/3 down your mat, and you're going to drop this hip and reach the right arm over. And then drop the hip, extend the arm. Lift it up and reach. Drop the hip and extend your arm. One more time. Reach the right arm over and drop it and pull right back into your down dog. Very nice. Left leg raises, open up the hip, make some circles to the outside and to the inside, and then drag that left leg all the way into your left elbow. And then plant it on the outside. Nice deep lunge here, wide so that your left foot is wide of your left arm, and take a twist. This should feel quite nice. It shouldn't be too hard on your body. You're going as deep as is working for your body right now. And then pull this left leg back into your boomerang and drop the right hip. Extend the left arm over your ear and stretch nice and big. And then reach the left arm over as you drop the hip down and reverse it as you lift the hips. I love to do this little flow. It just feels this, you get this stretch in your rib cage, the stretch in your hips, working the shoulders. It's just, oh, it feels so good. And reach the left arm over and pull that left leg back. Very nicely done. Right leg reaches and pulls between your hands. Let's come up straight up into our warrior two. Nice big wide stance. Always got to fix our tights. Drop the shoulders. Really open up the chest here. Make sure your hands are floating over your feet. Reach up into your flying warrior. And I want you to twist, come to the back of your mat, devotional warrior halfway down. Imagine that there's a block between your hands here and you're pressing it together. Nice, strong. Think about your upper body almost in a warrior three, Superman pose, and then reach the hands up. Come all the way back, swivel those feet and come into your extended right angle. You can use your right arm as a little prop for your upper body. You can also reach down and put your hand on the floor, fingertips, whatever you like. And then bring it all the way back down. Swivel that back foot. Right leg comes back. Slowly lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Very nice. Left leg raises up. Stretch it out nice and big. You can bend the leg. Bring that knee all the way forward and plant it between your hands. Let's open up nice and wide, right into our warrior two. Sink down. Think about magnetizing your feet together to activate all those lower body muscles. Deep breaths. And then come all the way up, flying warrior, and switch it around into this half devotional warrior, like you've got a block between your hands. So your back foot is flat like you're in a warrior one. And your upper body is nice and strong like you're in a warrior three. And then sweep your hands up, passing through warrior one. Open up, swivel the feet back to the other side to extended right angle. Reach that right arm over your head and sink down. Deep breath here. Slowly come down and meet me in your chaturanga. Slowly lower halfway, pull up into your up dog and back into your down dog. Pedal it out. Awesome. Right leg comes up. Open up the chest. Now drag that right knee all the way through and see if you can touch it to your left elbow before you plant it between your hands. Sweep open into your warrior two. Flying warrior, all 10 toes forward, and then open up to the back side again into that half devotional warrior. If you want to clasp your hands this time and come all the way down, you are free to do so. You can also stay in the half version and then come all the way up. Passing through warrior one, open up to the front, extended right angle. This time, if you can plant your hands, please do. Try it. We've got our elbow on our knee. If you want to try dropping your hand to the floor, it's a great variation. And then drop your hands on either side of your leg and come into your lizard. So we're just going to think about pressing your knee into your shoulder here, dropping your forearms to the ground, and taking in this long, big stretch. The head and shoulders are relaxed. Just a couple more breaths here. And then press your hands up. Bring that foot back behind you and slowly lower. Clean slate. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg rises. Open up the hip. Let's see if we can bring that left knee all the way to our right elbow before we plant our foot between our hands. And then sweep up into our warrior two. Reach, open nice and big. Take a breath here. All 10 toes to the front. And come back to the back of the mat. You've got that half devotional warrior. If you want to clasp your hands and come all the way down, you can try that now. Take a breath here. And then passing through warrior one. Back open, swivel those feet again, coming into your extended right angle. You can use your elbow again on your knee, or you can plant your left hand down. And we're going to drop that right hand, swivel to the front, and come into our lizard pose. So drop your right knee and come all the way down for this nice big stretch. Take a few breaths here. Think about pressing your knee into your shoulder. And then press the hands up. Bring that left leg back, slowly lower. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Hop right through to a seated position. We're going to take one little forward fold. So inhale the arms up nice and high. And exhale, forward fold over your legs. Be sure to keep that chest nice and open and always think about your chest to your shins in this pose, never your forehead to your knees. Couple of breaths here. And you can drop your hands and walk them all the way back and slowly lower to the back, to your back, onto the mat. Make some circles with your knees to the left and to the right. Drop your feet to the floor. Just a light little spinal twist, letting our knees windshield wiper out from side to side. And then you can take a bigger twist if you like, tucking your big toe behind your left knee and twist. And the other side. And boom, you've done it. Good job. That was a good head to toe situation. You should be proud of yourself. You can do that class over and over and over again. It's got something for every part of your body. So enjoy it, and I will see you next time. Peace out.